Hello everybody, a very warm welcome to my channel once again, and you know what to do, you just have to subscribe the channel and hit the bell. So in today's video I'm going to review these brushes which are from SKINPLUS from Flipkart. I ordered it for 265 rupees and this looked really soft as you can see, but I didn't just wanted to show you the brushes and the prices etc. I just wanted to show you guys a real demo as to how this particular brushes functions live in this video. So let's get started. So prepping my skin, I'm just wiping up all the dirts and etc from my face with wet wipes, and I'm spraying some facial mist from Khadi Pure Herbals. As you see, the brush is very gentle or very soft. I have taken some Fit Me foundation on back of my hand, blend it out with the brush which is a foundation brush from the set. Trust me, these are very soft brushes. If I talk about the softness, and I will quickly and gradually show you how each and every brushes functions. Now, to be very honest, this after using this brush, it gave me a very sheer coverage, as in, like, when generally I apply it with a sponge or other brushes, it at least gives me some coverage, but this could literally just paint my face kind of. But if you are into sheer coverage kind of a person, you can definitely use foundation with this brushes, because I just noticed this particular brush absorbs a lot of product. I will just show you that in a while. As you can see, it was usually green color and then it instantly changed into brown color because it soaked in a lot of product. Never mind. If I talk about the price range, you can definitely buy this for applying some foundation. Now let's check the concealer brush. Now this concealer brush is actually a no-no for me, because if you see the way I'm holding the brush is right at the top, which is not the case in usual brushes, and it takes out it started withering out the foundation along with the concealer in the high point areas, and I didn't like that part, and I literally had to hold the tip of the brush so that it could at least smudge, the concealer could at least spread out. And the very drawback about this brushes are the fallouts. I could see more of the bristles onto my face than a makeup, so it had a lot of fallout. As you can see, this does not give any coverage. I applied a foundation, also concealer on top of it. I have some blemishes right there where I was showing, but then yeah, it does not do the work, so it's a no for me. Now this is a tapered brush, so usually it's tapered at the end, so I use this to set the concealer. I definitely liked this particular brush. I will definitely use it again for further more videos. The only drawback I found with that brush is it takes out it scrapes the product too much, because it is of course synthetic. Now this was the only brush for contouring. It has a slight slant over the top, and trust me, this also didn't work out at all. It didn't blend at all. It definitely picks a lot of product, which is a good thing, but then blending it didn't at all. I tried every possible medium to blend that contour lines. After a while it did set, but then I would definitely not use this for contouring purpose at all. Yeah, no, not at all. I'm not gonna use this at all. Like until now I've shown you 3 brushes. Was it foundation? It is okay. Concealer is no. And yeah, not to talk about this fallout. The hair or the bristles were everywhere possible on my hair, on my face. So yeah, this contouring brush, I'm not gonna use it. Now what came the blush brush, and by now I knew that it would this brushes could pick a lot of product, so I was very gentle while picking the product. I was rubbing it in the back of my hand. Still it had so much of product. I was a little skeptic to use it as well. However, I had to try, so here it goes. When I try to apply the brushes, it's like, it does not blend at all. You can see slowly, like, it just puts the color on the face like we play Holi and all, and it just bristles everywhere, trust me. Okay, so when I was applying blush with this, either you have to pick very small quantity, but then by the time you blend it on your face it would be all gone. So this is not the right set of blushes, mainly maybe because of the density of the bristles or etc. You can clearly see these 2 lines on my face, and since it was not blending, it looks very it does not look nice at all. It looks very patchy. These two lines were not being smudged at all. Maybe camera is not picking much, but I can clearly see two lines if you see very closely, and yeah, these bristles are everywhere to be found. So this is one major drawback about this, but then this is still okay. Most of the, I mean, talk about the price point, it's okay. So I am trying to blend it still, hoping it might blend. So it was not blending at all. I could still see that, and because of the rigorous blending, it started looking weird. Till then I did my one eye, and I dabbed it with some damp beauty blender. It was still not blending. It was looking very weird, especially those two lines. I didn't have any eyebrow brush in this one, so I did use another eyebrow brush for this one. I used the brush, if you have seen my previous video for Wet n Wild Essential Brow Kit, I used that one. And these are the 5 eye brushes, and trust me, you should definitely, these 5 brushes, I'm definitely gonna use it, amongst which I have used 4 of it. One I have not, but I am loving it. And this is the palette I'm gonna use for eye. This is from Mars, a local brand which retails for 300 rupees over Flipkart. And now I'm gonna use this brown for transition, this pink for deepening, and this pink for further deepening. So let's start. So first I'm using a fluffy blending brush, which is not that fluffy but still workable. Yeah, so I'm just applying this brown color all over the crease area, so that it as a transition color. And if I talk about the face brushes, I am not sure whether I'm going to use those again and again or no. I'm not sure at all. I might not, honestly. But if I talk about this eye brushes, since I did the other eye, I am definitely going to use it. I was highly surprised with one brush, which I'll show you guys gradually. So what you have to just do is, this eye look is very simple to do. You just apply some brown color on your transition area or just above your crease area. I'm taking this brush, which has a slant, slight slant towards the top, and I'm just packing the pink color onto the outer V of the eye, so I can, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it does pack the color well, picks up the color well. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna use these eye brushes for sure. You can definitely see this in my further videos also. So I'm just applying. I just turned the brush, and I used the tip of it to spread it towards the inner corner of my eye, like so. Now I'm taking some wet wipes and giving it some shape. This is my favorite part to do. This definitely, you can even use concealer to do this. Once that was done, I applied some liquid eyeshadow there in the center or inner V. That's all. And for highlighting my inner corner and the brow bone, I used the brush which was there, which is very tapered at the end. It's like a pencil brush for sure. In fact, it is a pencil brush, and it does apply the product just where you are supposed to apply. So I'm definitely going to use this to highlight the inner corner and brow bone. So I'm definitely going to use this brush as well. In fact, all the brushes I've used so far for eye area, I'm definitely going to reuse it. So that's all. And for my lower lash line, I will just apply with the same brush which I applied some, which I used to apply some pink color onto the outer V. Same brush, and I'll pick some pink color and just spread out in my lower lash line and apply some kajal. So this completes the eye look. And yeah, the eye, till now I have used only 3 brushes. Like, one was fluffy brush, another was pencil brush, and another one is this blending brush. Now, to my surprise, this I was not sure. I was very, very, very skeptic of using this as a highlighter brush because it had none. But trust me, you can definitely see what I'm talking about. I generally use Real Technique brush to, highlight my cheekbones and all. But this time I'm using this one, and look at this. This, evenly spreaded out the product well, and it gave that glow. It kept the product intact. I don't know what to call it. I definitely realized after, with this video, that the density of the brush definitely matters. That's why there are 10 million types of brushes available. So that is the reason. So I'm definitely going to use that highlighter brush as well. Now, Other than that, I'm not liking the blush brush at all, else also the contour brush at all. And rest of all, I'm definitely gonna use it, and I'm just using some color on my lips. So if I have to recommend this from a price point of view, I would definitely give it a try. But if you want to use it for professional use, I don't think so you should be opting for this. But if you're just a beginner and you want to start up doing makeup, you can definitely try this. So this is how it looks close up. I'm definitely living for this highlighter brush. It really worked so good. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and these two lines are still visible, so make sure, just keep a note of that. So thank you very much for stopping by. Take care.